Welcome to episode 2 of the German News Station. Today we will be going over the German Civil War. This video will help those interested in the Civil War learn more about it and how it turned out. Will also be a video to help inform people on the resolution of the Civil War and the fact that there is no longer one. The start of the conflict began at the first collapse of the German Empire, where the ruler of the empire, Scrupuli, was busy off game and couldn't attend the game, therefore letting the nation collapse.
Some common points we gathered from German civilians were how civilians and military believed Scrupuli to not deserve power, how civilians and military believed McPickelson to be the true ruler, how McPickelson had complete different beliefs from Scrupuli, McPickelson believed supporting Palestine and Scrupuli supporting Europa, and how McPickelson ran a successful town with many people in it.
After the collapse of the second attempt at the German Empire, McPickelson took it into his own hands, and after the town of Hamburg unanimously agreed to leave and make their own nation. They did and began doing better than ever. They called their nation the Second Reich. 2 days after the creation of the Reich, civilians from Berlin began rioting and threatening the people in Hamburg for war. They required the Reich to hand over the nation to their rightful ruler, Scrupuli. The leader Scrupuli began plotting with Europa to have Europa fight for their revolution and destroy the Reich. They were planning to go through with the attack, but the Reich's newly founded external affairs began talking to the revolutionaries and coming to terms with them. After one real-life day of negotiating, they finally came to terms that the Civil War was over. But after the Civil War ended, a European member was angered on the lack of fighting and destruction, took it into their own hands to find a reason to have European forces invade the Reich. External affairs threw it off as a bluff and didn't take it serious, but after a while of talking, they realized how serious they were. Terms were eventually created to deter a war, and all was ended. Peace was made in the German/European front, but as they ended that war before it started, the Union was still very much hostile, and the Germans prepared for war. Last up on our list of topics is Hans geht die Flammenwerfer.
During the recording of this, Dr. Red took off his mask and revealed he was a Steve. The first time he removed his mask was in 2 millennia ago.